Good day guys, I will teach you how to answer your module number 4 working with objects on your HP Unified Functional Testing. So first you will open your software. So if you don't have a license, your software will provide you a trial for 30 days. So click continue. So these three add-ins, you just need to leave it blank and wait for it to load up. So you might as well open your flight GUI. So to look for flight GUI, you can search it on your search bar. So this is your UFT software. So to create a new to create your new file, so click file, select new, select test, select GUI test. So the name of your GUI test will based on the module that is given by your teacher. So I will just name my test as module for tasks. Then create. You just wait for it because I'm using VMware. So we have a blank action. So before we record a test, let's log in on our flight GUI. The agent name and the password is provided by your module. And let's wait. So let's go back to the UFT. We will record a new order. Select the first option. Okay. So here's your UFT recorder. Now let's input our date of flight. So the date of flight will be the date after today. So 05/25/2019. So let's fly from Frankfurt to London. Then we will select our flights. So here you can select any of these. So click OK. We will name the person as Emily. So she will have 2 tickets with the first class flight. So let's insert order. And then after we insert our order, click to we will click the new order form to clear out all of the existing data. Then we will click module 4 stop. So after that, we will save our test. So save module tasks. So for task number 2 is how to open the object repository tab. So here from sources, we'll select object repository. Good. Now for task number 3 is how to rename your object. And by the way, for task number 2, so this is the object repository you can see here all of the objects, classes, and different objects of the classes. So back to task number 3, we will rename our button. Simply right click, rename. So we will rename this as new order, then hit enter. After that, we will close the object repository, open the file, then save module task for as. You need the second option below this save module for tasks. So we will wait for the window to be open. So our objects, we will name it as objects underscore 3, then save. So that is task number 3. Now for task number 4, this is the using the highlight feature of the object repository. So make sure your UFT and your Flight GUI is open. So let's go back to the object repository, and then we will select the new order button here. The purpose of the highlight feature is to show you the exact position of that button on the Flight GUI. So you need to pay attention on this video and look at the blinking button on the Flight GUI. So let's click this highlight in application. So as you can see here, the new order button is flashing or blinking. Let's see that again. Then you might as well focus on this area. See, it's blinking. So that is task number 4. So task number 5 is how to locate the button from the Flight GUI into your object repository. So don't close your Flight GUI. So let's click this locate in repository. So we will select the radio button first in the class tab. So let's select the first. Let's click it. So a little window will show you what object you have selected on the Flight GUI, and it says win radio button first. Let's click OK. On the object repository, it will highlight the object on the list. So here is the first. This is the one that you have selected on the Flight GUI. So that is task number 5. So thank you, and we will continue on the task number 6 on this new video. So guys, for task number 6, it is the using this object spy feature. So from your object repository, you will select this icon with the hat and the eyeglass. So this is the object spy feature. So you're gonna click this. So I'll advise you to move this aside. So click this pointing hand to select an object. You can press and hold the control key to perform the mouse operation. So click this one. It will take you to Flight GUI. So what you will do here is based on the module that you are answering. So we will select the text box beside the total. We're gonna click this. So you're gonna see all of the properties and values of total. Now we will add this object to the object repository window. So you're just gonna click this one, third object from right. So add object to repository. So let's close this window. Here you can see that you have added total on the list of test objects. So this procedure is the same as test number 4. So we will highlight the total. So let's click the highlight. So as you can see, it is here. So that is for task number 6, and we will answer task number 7. So for task number 7, adding a new object. So here we have opened the object repository. So this is where we left off from task number 6. So adding a new object, we will select the flights table. From here we will select this define new test object. It is an asterisk symbol. Click, click. Then in the environment we will select standard Windows. The class we will be selecting WinButton. The name we will put cancel. The text will also be cancel. So let's add the new object, then close. So here we will check the flight UI. Let's reset all the data. So 05, 25, 19. Let's select Frankfurt, then fly to London. So let's click flights. So let's go back to object repository. We will try to highlight the cancel button. So as you can see, an error occurred. The selected object cannot be found in the application. Check that the application is open to the correct page or window, and that the object and its parents do not have parameterized value. To solve this problem, what we are about to do is in the object repository. So click OK. So we will select the update from application. This is between this green plus symbol. Update from application. So in the flight GUI, you will select the cancel button. Then a window is open. So you're gonna click OK to check if the solution is working right. Let's click highlight in application, and as you can see here, the cancel button on the flights table is now blinking, which means that you have solved the error and the adding of the new object is successful. So that's all for the module 4, or the laboratory activity number 4, which is the working with objects on the unified functional testing. So this is everything, guys, for the module 4. Thank you.